We kick things off with the first match of Halston Boddy's Best of 7 series between Heather Monroe and Lacey Ryan. Lacey accepted the challenge made last week, but Halston stated there will be a stipulation for each match.
That sounds a little fishy.
Yeah.
Let's head ringside with Todd and Andrew to find out what the first stipulation will be. Take it away.
The following contest is match 1 in a best of 7 series, where the only way to win is via 5-count pinfall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Lacey Ryan.
So there you have it, the stipulation for match 1 in this best of 7 series as challenged by Halston Boddy. You must win by a 5 count.
Well, that seems very fair. It's fair on both parts. It's not like it's unreasonable. Lacey Ryan is probably not the best at math, but she'll remember that.
That's a King Kong task.
Sure is.
And introducing her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Halston Boddy, she is the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe.
Heather Monroe, the Killer Bay, set for this best of 7 series. And the Prism of Excellence has procured a microphone.
Look at this guy.
Darlings, 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 darlings! Oh, let's get this best of 7 series underway with the first stipulation. Miss Ryan, I'm so glad you agreed to this, but I hope you know how to count, because the only way for you to win is with a 5-count pin. Good luck!
There you go.
There it is, as made by King Kong Boddy.
Helen Roper herself making the stipulation. 5 count is what it's going to take to win this.
To win, you must get the 5-count
Yes.
pin, as he said.
Jeez.
All right, so that, you have to have your opponent in a
Hilda.
compromising position. Tough enough to keep either of these great competitors down with a traditional 3 count. Going for it early, only a count of 2.
Needs 3
short.
more, yeah.
3 short. And again, it's been quite the competitive rivalry. Look at the crucifix here by Heather Monroe.
A whole family of shiny zebras was killed to make that moo-moo.
It's a man cape, as he calls it.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
A man cape? How can we get one of those for you, Andrew?
I don't need a man cape.
Yeah, one that covers his mouth, maybe. Look out here, inside cradle by Lacey Ryan. That was a count of 4. It's so weird. You're used to hearing that hand hit 3 times. Bell rings, match is over.
That was very, very, very close. I could have sworn I saw him to count to 5.
Does that mean they get extra time on the outside as well?
I believe that's still a traditional.
Hey, listen, a 4 count. That's 1 count enough to get a victory.
You see the ref, well, now counting, I suppose.
Now you think
I
about
think the only way you can really win this matchup, though, is by that 5 count if you go for the pinfall.
Well, she kicks out at the count of 4. That's 1 count more than you needed to even win
Yes.
a regular match. So really, she might have actually lost that had it not been for that stipulation.
He can do math, too. He's so impressive.
Austin stipulation is coming in very, very handy.
Yeah, because in a traditional sense, as you were mentioning, this match would have been over, but Lacey Ryan now taking control again, springing from the outside inside with the elbow. There's 2. Only a count of 2 that time. Heather Monroe has got to clear the cobwebs and come out of the blocks offensively. Lacey Ryan's been dominant thus far.
Well, Lacey Ryan has definitely been taking advantage, and I'll give you that.
Right on time there, Todd. You got the Midas touch there. Every time you say something, look at that. Just mounting her with these shots there. Having to cover up. So.
I really wish we didn't pause so long in between those 2 statements. But yes, Stu, very good.
Fujiwara armbar now by Heather Monroe, who has competed over in the Far East.
A sick man, Andrew.
Oh, well. Look at this. Beautiful, elegant, majestic. And Heather Monroe isn't that bad either.
Well, dismantling the digits right there of Lacey Ryan was the Killer Bay. Nice snap suplex by Heather Monroe into the cover. These 2 faced each other at Milestone in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, the Killer Bay got the victory, but not without a lot of controversy and outside interference by Halston Boddy.
Every single time you bring up a match with somebody that I like, you always talk about controversy. Heather Monroe almost won the match. Why can't you just stop there? Why do you always have to go with something else? Oh, my goodness.
What a shot by Lacey Ryan. There's 3. Again,
No.
it takes 5 count. You got to love this. What a stipulation.
I thought she won the match right there. That's actually 2 victories at least, maybe a 3rd victory that she would have had there had this been a traditional 3-count match. But I guess, listen, the 5-count stipulation, it's working out well for one of these competitors anyway. And that's the competitor right there. Heather.
You know, it begs the question, what other type of stipulations are we going to see? Look out here, backpack stunner by Heather Monroe. Is that going to get the 5 count? Here's 2, 3.
3.5,
Yep.
3.5.
Hand came down for 4, but Lacey Ryan had gotten the shoulder out of there. Might be time for that bad Bichinoku driver for Monroe if she really wants to keep her down for 5. Yep, I think
This is it.
going for it indeed. Look at that. Counter the other way into the knee. Beautifully done by Lacey Ryan. Full head of steam. Here we go. Here's the cover. There's 1, 2, 4. Here comes 5. No. Wow. This thing is going to be a marathon, not a sprint, guys. With this stipulation, you got to believe.
That's a crazy stipulation indeed. To think that it's worked out so well for Miss Heather Monroe this far. Halston Boddy knows exactly what he's doing in there. Very, very smart thinking he has.
But if anything, it really makes you crank up that dial of intensity, knowing that you have to keep your opponent down for 5.
Well, it's definitely going to help right now. That shoulder first. Ryan going right there into the unforgiving steel post, taking a boot to the mush.
The mush?
That's what we call that.
The mush.
Wow, dragon suplex. New wrinkle in the offense. Here it comes. Bad Bichinoku driver. Is it going to be a 5 count? There's 4. She got her. Wow.
That was a quick count.
Here is your winner, Heather Monroe.
Killer Bay taking advantage of the element of surprise when it comes to this stipulation and takes the 1-0 lead in this best of 7 series. More coming your way, including PP3 quarterfinals right after this.
Got her down for the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.